Greetings, everyone. I finally got around to doing another one of these. So, if you like these videos, mash that like and subscribe. I still hate myself for even attempting that. Anyway, okay, so this video here, I wouldn't say stumbled. I've been meaning to do this for a while. The local language models support something that we call computer vision. So this whole video, since you're here, figure here's your brief intro here. That's some BakLlava. This whole intro here is talk about how we can use these local large language models with computer vision. So several of them support it now, and LM Studio has made it very, very easy to use computer vision. So I always say it's going to be a short video, and then it ends up being like an hour or something. So I'm not going to say it's going to be short. Hopefully this will be short, though. I've already downloaded the model. We've already tested it a little bit here, but that's what we're going to play with today. Get you a feel for how to use these vision models and maybe brainstorm some ideas what we could do with it. I specifically use them for medical imaging type stuff, but I think the first use case that comes to mind is like when you're trying to remember, like, oh, it's that actor from that show on that thing. Well, we're going to run a couple actors through a couple of these models, see if it can identify that guy from the thing in the place that time, you know? So that's what we're looking at. It's the thing I had open over here, Skunkworks AI, BakLlava, large language, augmented vision, something maybe. I forget what exactly. It's probably in front of my face if I actually read the page. It's one of those models that you read a lot about and you just never got around to until you do. So let's just see this thing in action and we'll go from there. So there's my cold opening. If I had like an annoying intro, it would go right here. Everyday AI extreme, yeah. All right, here we go. All right. I hate myself. All righty. So we're in LM Studio, not Jan, like last time. Free download. Link will be at the bottom. Again, I don't know if Google's validated my face yet, but I'll throw a link to LM Studio down there. A couple of the models we're going to test here. You can see I've downloaded a couple of these already. Nose Research, Hermes or Hermes, or now I know how the Apple people feel trying to say that word. And then we got BakLlava smaller version and full precision. So those are the models we're going to play with. I'm on good old AMD Athlon computer over here. We'll fire up Task Manager, get a feel for if we're going to blow up system resources or not. I'm not even going to augment anything over here. We're just going to make sure all these settings are fine. So because I've literally never messed with these except when I tested this earlier, just to make sure this would work before I start recording. So we're all going to learn here together. You see, so we got the Nose Research, Hermes. I say Hermes because American, but Hermes 2 Vision. So we're going to load that one up first. Again, and we're going to grab a couple images and we'll see what it can do. So loading the model again, probably not that system intense at all. Same old boring system. I added a little bit more RAM to it. So got like 80 gigs RAM, but only have like 64 addressable at any given time. Windows and the Z390 chipset's kind of weird on this, but so let's I don't know. This is if you were all in a classroom, I'd ask you who's a fun actor, but we'll just go with like let's say Bruce Willis. And we'll look up a couple of those people. They're like that guy, you know. I'm curious to see if these if there's embeddings for people in these models, and then if there are embeddings for people in these models, then what we can do with that in terms of diffusion. And we might fire up stable diffusion at the end, see what it can do with a couple AI generated images being read through AI. So we got Bruce Willis here. Okay, so this is one of those moments where I'm being like, oh, it's that guy. So this is literally what the whole video is about. He's that guy. There was a whole commercial about him. He's like that guy from Spider-Man. So I got to do Spider-Man, Far From Home. Yeah, he's that guy. He's Peter Parker's friend. Pretty sure he was in this. We know Sammy Jackson. Was that him? Yeah, we're trying to figure out. Yeah, it's that guy. Okay, so we're going to use that guy because he had, again, those commercials. We'll go ahead and find an actual... Which one was he in? Was he in Infinity War? Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was. The Death Star, though. He had the... let's just add Death Star to that. You know, the Death Star Lego set? If y'all haven't seen the Marvel movies, you probably have no idea what I'm talking about. But if you have seen them, there we go. Yes, that let's see if our AI model can work with that guy and see if it can identify that guy. Oh, why has it got to be a WebP image? Firefox isn't the only change. We might have to do some shenanigans here in a second. Let's just do it right now real quick. Quick little value added here. If you need to convert a WebP and you don't have any image editing tools, use the Microsoft built-in one. Click on the edit button right there. Okay, sure. Save as copy. And then save it as a JPEG. This is literally a case of reinventing the wheel. Like, JPEG is perfectly fine. It can do compression. I'm not scaling to 1 billion users. I don't need WebP, and I assure you, wherever I read it, has its own image handling system too that doesn't need WebP. But that's a whole rant for another day. All right, so large language model. We got a couple images here. Let's get the Hubble Ultra Deep Field too. Just see what it says about Hubble Ultra Deep Field. Hubble Ultra Deep, and we'll get a couple iconic images here. We'll do Hubble Ultra Deep, and we'll do Sagan's Pale Blue Dot. That was from Voyager. Yeah, that was from Voyager. So we got Hubble there, and not Hubble. What am I doing? Yeah, that's the Ultra Deep Field. Pale Blue Dot. Pale Blue Dot. Images. Very iconic image. Also, if you get a chance, read Sagan's Pale Blue Dot book. Fantastic book. This image even has its own Wikipedia page. I mean, that's very iconic image. That's you right there. I don't know if you can see that. That's Earth suspended in a sunbeam. That's everything that you've ever known. Sorry, this isn't a astrophotography video. I just really like this image, and the language models should be able to. They should know what that image is. We're gonna start with that one actually. So, I have Hermes loaded. All my parameters are defaults. I'm using the default instruction set. I think this is based on Llama. It says based on Llama, so we might change that to Llama. But you know, I'm gonna leave everything default. Let's just see what it does. We'll throw out that Hubble or the Pale Blue Dot image first, and what is this image? And we'll see what this thing can do. I might enable more GPU acceleration if it's not. The image is. Make sure. Yeah, GPU offload here. White capturing a moment on a tennis court. The main subject of the image is a tennis player who's in the midst of a swinging their racket, likely a return shot. Okay, first of all, let's crank up the GPU acceleration. We didn't get a warning, so should we do a full offload here? We're gonna tinker with these parameters a bit because that is in no way, shape, or form correct. So, and this might just be a crappy model. I don't know. Let's see what this does when we regenerate it. Close up of a person's neck, and now where it's in a hallucination loop. Okay. Not impressed with the Hermes model, so we're gonna go forward and not use that one. This is the one a lot of people have been telling, like this specific one, actually, the smaller one, because it only uses 5 gigs in VRAM. So like a GTX 3060 can run this. So I'm going to load this up here. We'll see what this does. And again, this is a pretty iconic image. Maybe like computer vision just ain't there yet. And this is like the whole point of this video. I don't know. Cannot process. Okay. RAM capacity. This annoying thing about LM Studio here, sometimes there's like a memory leak, so and it's like it doesn't let go of the VRAM, even though I know I have the RAM for this. We might have to restart them. It'll take like 10 seconds. So, all right, we'll reload it first. One more time, friend. Okay, we got restart it. That's fine. All right, one more time with feeling. Yay, computers. Okay, go back to my AI chat there. Quant 5 should be like 1/3 the size. Make sure RAM's good. Yeah, okay. Keep an eye on this. Yeah, I don't know what, like, might have just been a memory leak. I don't know. Let's see if this will play nice this time. No? Okay. I'm gonna take the GPU down to like 8 then? Maybe it's meant to run on a CPU. I don't know. Like I said, I literally just loaded up one of these models to make sure it loaded. I didn't do anything else with it. So that's your yay debugging. I said it'd be a 5-minute video. We're already 10 minutes into it. Yay, I'm smart. All right, screw this model. I don't know why that's not playing nice. So let's just go to this one here. And again, this one, again, I haven't used any of these, so you're seeing firsthand, real time, like I like to think I'm kind of a smart cookie about the stuff. Maybe not though. Maybe the fix was in front of me and I'm just kind of vamping and like I should probably read the full error. But it said it didn't have enough memory, even though I got like 80 gigs. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Regenerate. That guy's doing something. Let's see what's happening in memory here. Okay. Still kind of grinding. Just thinking about it. Come on, this is why like we want the GPU offload. The blue, green, and purple lines are actually planets. Okay, that's closer to what we're looking for here. I'm gonna try reloading this here. Reload the model. Okay. If the millennials, if y'all are watching this video, I struggle not doing the Mr. Mackey. Okay. And I know anybody else watching this, Gen X probably watched some South Park too, but I know boomers and Gen Z and Gen Alpha, you're not going to know who Mr. Mackey is, let alone the, it's easy, okay. Watched way too much TV in my youth. Okay, let's see what this does here. Regenerate, should go a little bit faster still. Give some more CPU threads. I'm like a little gun shy now because the smaller model didn't load, but the full precision model seems to want to work. In this image, there are two distinct lines in the sky. Rainbows. It's not wrong. It's just not right either. Okay, let's see if I can give it the full amount of RAM to make this thing go faster. And we'll add a bit more context to this. Oh, let's not erase the image. Let's say, is this the pale blue dot image? I don't know. We're adding some tokens to it, hopefully to give it some guidance. Again, I'm somewhat optimistic about these models. It helps if oh, hold on, I got to do that. All right, and notice it's running a lot faster now. The bright light, various rain streaks, and this is intriguing because this photo may have captured long exposure techniques. Not wrong. It's like something like 2 billion miles from Earth or something. Blurry shot of Saturn, which is a bright and small object in the middle of the dark background. Oh, it does think it's Saturn. I can see that. Okay. Let's do a couple more images. Close up of Saturn. Okay, so it thinks it's Saturn. All right, that's fine. Again, I just want to see if it could identify that or not. So let's see. Let's add Bruce Willis here. So we might do a couple references to pop culture here too. We'll say, who is this? Photos taken slightly from a lower angle. So, okay. He's wearing a suit. So it's not directly saying who that is, which is interesting. I wonder if there's been alignments on this. Alignments. I put in quotes there because that is a stupid thing. And I'll do a whole video on why I think it's stupid and you should not add statistical bias into your models, but that's a whole other thing. Let's try, if I just say Bruce Willis, just sort of like no other prompt or anything. Bruce Willis. Bruce Willis. Okay. Let's try like, is this Bruce? Let's see what that does. This image, no, it doesn't want to say it. Let's try this. Was this actor in Pulp Fiction? It's just it's doing that. It's repeating what I'm saying. Okay, let's try this. Let's add a prompt to it. You are a helpful movie casting agent. You can easily identify iconic people and images. Let's see what that does. I'm going to give it a little bit more creativity as well, just because I think this is kind of funny, honestly. Was this guy in a Bruce Willis movie? Okay. Let's see if we can make it hallucinate a bit. Nope. Okay. Don't know what that is. Excuse me. It took me off guard there. Oh, that's Jeff Bridges. Okay. It's not Jeff Bridges. Excuse me. I mean, I know the dude, and that's not the dude. Hey, that actor. Okay. And yeah, actually, that's true as well. We could kind of do like a Jeopardy type thing here too. Was he in the Matrix? No, he wasn't in the Matrix. All right. Okay. There's definitely some fun we could have with this in terms of actual potential. I'm not entirely sure yet. Let's see what we can do with this one. It starts with R0. I'm sorry, I got a frog in my throat. All right. Who's this guy? Let's see what that does. Yes. Really impressed with Bjorn T. Bo. Actually, I googled the guy's name and I already forgot. Jacob Batalon. Okay. So yeah, that's not Born Tebow. I see a man sitting in the chair. Okay. It definitely does want to describe images more than anything else, so it doesn't seem to be great at identifying that guy. So let's try something else then. We got Hubble Ultra Deep Field here. So again, another iconic image. Describe this image. An image of the Milky Way's background showcasing galaxies. That is technically correct. The best kind of correct. Images either people, objects, or scenes. These timing images, objects, of visual effects. Let's take that temperature back down. We are adding captions to images. Please help as you can. Do not identify anything that you are not confident of identifying. We'll see what that does. All right, let's take the temperature back down to like 0.8. All right, one more time. Oh, those are planets that... I mean, technically, there's planets there, but they are not visible because those are galaxies. Okay, describe this image. Yes, I'm just very impressed with this BakLlava. Okay, let's try the Nost research one again. Hopefully it doesn't do the RAM thing this time. We'll see. So far, BakLlava not really doing it for us. Let's see what this does. A vibrant galaxy scene filled with multiple objects of interest. A dominant star is located center left, and it's doing this weird hallucinating thing. Let's add do not return any markup code. Let's see if we can get that a little bit cleaner still. Vibrant scene of celestial bodies. I literally said nothing in this image can be identified as text. That's interesting. Okay. Hold on. Let's see here. Documents for I'm curious here. We gonna give it my crazy AI image there, and then the kerfuffle QR code that we were messing with. Let's see what that does. All right. Let's just delete this. Start over here. Go. Again, that's how you add an image to this. So we'll add me my likeness as a nebula there. What is this image? The image scene of the cosmos captured through the lens of a telescope. All right. Central stars. Okay. Let's see if we could go a bit further. Is there a human in there? Okay, there's no humans present in the image. And like I said, the image we're looking at there is that. I mean, it's literally, I took my image, watch the other video. I'll put a link somewhere. I don't know how to do the YouTube thing where I point to the link, but I'll put a link somewhere to it, and we can have some fun with it. So anyway, okay, it kind of works. Like this is the worst these tools will ever be. They're only gonna get better, but it kind of works. I'm a little underwhelmed, if I'm being honest. I was just excited to, try it out, learn with you all. We will do a couple more and we'll just wrap it up here, because again, I said 5-minute video and we're going on 20 minutes because I am a professor and that's what we do. Can't shut up, right? What am I doing? Let's just erase the prompt. Sorry, I was distracted. I got too much going on this computer. Okay, one more time with feeling. Let's get the QR code. What is this? Probably it's a QR code, idiot. Oh, okay, it says sprint. No, that's the QR code to the kerfuffle AI thing. So underwhelmed so far. Let's get an image with some text on it. And then let's get a couple medical images just to, you know. Stable Diffusion 3, I know has some images with text on it. Stable Diffusion 3. Because they haven't released the model weights as of yet, and a little mad about that. That's the exact image I was looking for right there. It's a PNG, save image as, save that to desktop because I'm that person. And then, so we'll see if we can read text, and I wanted to do, let's do MRI of lung cancer. I'll do my best. This shouldn't be that graphic of results. Yeah, like that's all I'm looking for right there, something like that. So let's just grab that image here. Open image tab. Perfect. Small little image. Let's see what that can do, and then we'll fire up Stable Diffusion, generate our own image, see if we can do anything there, and we'll call it a day. All right. Oh, I didn't mean to click regenerate because we need a prompt. User, let's add Stable Diffusion. What is this? Stage. Okay. Okay, I'm truly curious what this mod... I'm clearly not using its prompting correctly because it keeps returning markup, but random mix of characters and words. Okay. What does it say? Stage. Okay, let's try one more time here. And it could very well be that I don't have these things set up correctly too. And this might just be the video that we reference later on, like, here's how to do it correctly. Watch that other video to see how not to do it, which is kind of what this is turning into. But that's okay. What is in this image? And while it runs that, black and white, a person is captured mid-action, the right arm extending forward as if reaching for something just out of frame. The individual's face is hidden from view. Yeah, I mean, yeah. All right. Underwhelmed so far. So a moment of urban life featuring an empty parking meter against a backdrop of the city street. The parking meter stands alone on the left. Friend, I'm pretty sure that is a cancer inside of a lung. I would like to think it's an empty parking meter because I hate cancer, but unfortunately that ain't it. So far underwhelmed with these 3 best performing models here. So we're gonna switch gears real quick. Let's fire up good old Stable Diffusion. We're gonna type out a prompt, generate an image with it, feed that image back into LM Studio, and try to refine the prompt. And that'll be where we wrap it up. Hopefully. I do tend to ramble. It comes with the territory of the job, I guess. You all have all had professors who just kind of ramble about nonsense, right? I'm so bad about that. Oh man. But yeah, sorry, I'm vamping while Stable Diffusion loads. It takes it a hot second to load. All right, there we go. Let's do. At least the Frank thing was cool. Let's use the base model though. Email pruned. Let's do a young. Let's not do young. Let's just want to get like a woman in a business suit or something. A woman in a business suit in front of a brick building. Break. Let's say professional photograph, good lighting, outdoors, academic. That should be enough. I've been tinkering around with this thing. I think it's SDE. Is it DPM3? This one's pretty good. I'm having some pretty good results with it, but I'm using it with fine-tuned stuff too. So let's see what we get here. And then we'll feed this back into the LM Studio. So see what we'll get here. Okay, face is messed up a little bit. Thought I had face fix enabled. Maybe not on this implementation. No, face restoration. Restore faces. I did not have it enabled. So I'm going to give it a little bit more guidance towards faces as well. Just a little bit though. We'll apply that, and then it's going to have to download the code former, but it'll be like, it won't take long at all. So we'll generate one more here. Take like 10, 15 seconds or something. We can see it like downloading in action down here. Oh, might already had it downloaded. Never mind. It doesn't even have to download. Oh, no, never mind. Sorry, getting ahead of myself there. It's downloading right there. So that should do the face fix there, and hopefully we'll get a decent looking image. We'll generate a couple of these, and we'll take the best one, fire it back in there. Wait not to load. Wait not to load. That's pretty good. We might use that one. We'll go one more. This one, now it should go pretty fast because now the model's loaded fully with the face restoration. Let's do like single subject. Break, have caps lock inverted there. Break, single subject. I don't have a negative prompt either, so that's probably messing with it too, but we're just trying to get a couple good images here. Oh, let's do like headshot or something. Headshot, close up. All right, and give it a little bit more guidance here. Notice how the prompt evolves here, and this is why I want to feed it back into LM Studio. That's a good one. So, I mean, it's clearly, you could tell it's AI generated, but it's good enough for what we're trying to do here. We got enough features here that the image should be like, it's a person, as a white dude over here. I'm always get hesitant to describe anybody that's not a white male, so we'll see what it says instead. But they got dark hair, clearly feminine in nature. Again, it's all AI generated, so let's see what it says. All right, so go over to my folder here. All right, yep, there it is. All right, let's close out a stable diffusion. We don't need that anymore. Go back to LM Studio. I'm only closing out because I need the VRAM. I have the RAM, I just don't have the VRAM. All right, we got to load it one more time, friends, and then then we should be good to go. And we'll wrap up after we see if it could generate a better prompt than what we had, and we'll pick up next video with the prompt it generates. I'll also do a little bit more research because literally I just found out yesterday that the LM Studio can run computer vision models. So I'm like, I'm gonna do a quick little video, see how this goes, and I bet it'll be a train wreck. It's literally, I told a colleague that, and sure enough. Hasn't been great, but I'm having fun. You know, maybe that's what it's all about. Like the hokey pokey. Is that what it's really all about, though? The hokey pokey? I don't think so. Sorry, I watch too much What We Do in the Shadows as well, with like the way Laszlo says certain words. Like, and also Jackie Detonia is just the best. Describe this image. Sorry, the ADHD there. Image. Let's see what we get here. A woman wearing a shirt covers the majority of her torso, extending slightly from her waist. Okay, let's go again. Image captures a woman, chest or neck. She's wearing a dress suit. I wonder if it's like, why it's so aggressive with that. Anyway, okay, so let's see if we can modify it to write a stable diffusion prompt to create an image like this. Let's see what that does. Actually, okay, yeah. Okay. It's still doing that thing. I was optimistic there. Let's try this model, and then we'll call it. But yeah, I'm having fun. This is like literally how like one of my classes would go. Is like, hey guys, look at this cool AI thing I found last night. We're gonna mess around with it, find out if it works or not. If it does work, let's find out uses for it. If it doesn't work, we now know we probably shouldn't bother with it. And I'm kind of like in between on this right now. Like, I want it to work. I really do, for like medical image stuff, but it's not wowing me right now. So, I might not be using it right. Okay, that's yeah. I mean, suit and jacket, red blouse, standing outside of a brick building. That's pretty close to the prompt. I'm getting an error that says no new images to process. Okay, base. I wonder if like regenerate, it's doing something with memory there. What if I just delete it and then like hit that, hit enter again? Like that should, wow. Okay, write a stable diffusion prompt to create an image like this. No. just no. Nah. All right, the BakLlava one, I think I see why people like it. They're using it, feeding it images to caption their images to train diffusion models. Because if you add these captions with the images, that's how stable diffusion was originally trained. It was Lydon, I can't remember. It was a massive data set of images plus captions. And this would actually be pretty cool to automate the process of writing captions, or at least augmenting it, because writing out of captions is a nightmare. But yeah, I can see an actual use case for this in terms of capturing images for further training. And if I could get it to accurately do a medical image, that'd be pretty cool. That's, yeah. Okay. I don't know if she has a suit and tie. Indicate engaged in a business environment. Yeah. Okay. Let's make the model go crazy now. And we'll end there. Maybe it'll be funny. Maybe it won't. I don't know. Let's give it 200 tokens to sample from. Let's not have a repeat penalty. Don't care about CPU. Context. I think that's the max context I can give this model. And let's make the temperature crazy, like 50 or just something. I have no idea what this is going to generate, by the way. Okay, so told not to return any markup code, and it seems kind of fixated on that. So let's just let's remove that from the system prompt. Okay, that's not working either. Okay, that's not working either. Let's take the temperature back down to something reasonable, like 5. And can I undo? Yeah, I can. All right, let's see what that does. Nope, still doesn't like that either. Temperature down to 1. Which parameter did I screw up? It doesn't like that either. All right, so we know it's not the temperature to messing it up. Let's do 40K. I think that's the only other thing I changed. Confident. Okay, yeah, so it's getting there. Clearly you don't want to mess with these parameters too much. Let's take the temperature down to like something insane, or like this should be like straight to the point. Okay, it's not going to do it. CPU threads. I don't understand. I think that actually should have played nice there. Temperature. Let's keep the temperature value 0.5 then. All right, one more time with feeling. Nope. Okay, so we will tinker with this a little bit more. I'll mess around with it a little bit more, try to figure out how to properly like use these tools. This was my intro to using this tool, as well as maybe your all's intro if you've never seen a video like this before or seen this tool before. But yeah, that's using Stable Diffusion with LM Studio for computer vision, and depending on the task, it seems to do okay. I would rate this experience a D+, C- right now. Probably I'm going to say 60% of this is on me, though, because I've never used this before. I'm probably not using it right. I did not even read the model card as like, I just like, oh, it has vision on it. It has vision on it. And the way you know that is in LM Studio, it'll say has vision adapter, and it'll tell you exactly how to, like, you got to download 2 files instead of 1. I wonder, am I stupid? It's probably using the wrong vision adapter, if I had to guess. We might not wrap it up here just yet. Okay, hold on. My 5-minute video is turning into it's summertime. I'm at work right now. I'm trying to stay up to date with all the machine learning AI research stuff, and it's my first chance to get to mess with these vision models. So that's why this is like not going great. But again, I didn't really think this through either. So okay, we got the vision adapter. Let me try one more time before we call it then. Maybe we'll get a better result now that it has. Let's reject the model and reload it. I think, is that the one that was freaking out before? Maybe this one will play nice now. No, that's the full precision one. That one was actually working right. I don't know. We'll see what happens. And then we'll call it. By the way, every time I'm like, okay, class lets out at 3:15, and then I look at my wrist, and it's like, oh, it's 3:37. Sorry, guys. You could have left at 3:15. You don't have to watch this video. All right, let's see what this does. Nope, still messed up. Let's discard all changes. Let's delete this. Okay, everything should be back to default settings here. Reload to apply config changes. Sorry, we got to endure this one more time, okay? And then we'll go about our day here. As I got about 20 billion other things I got to do too. I just thought this would be a fun, quick little 5-minute video. I'm like, hey, it's that guy from Spider-Man. And then it didn't work at all. So still going to upload this video because honestly, if nothing else, future me can just laugh at how stupid past me is. Because, I mean, future me is kind of a jerk anyway. So, you know, he kind of has it coming. but so does Past Me. Past Me is definitely a jerk. He leaves me way too much work to do. All right, that was me vamping while we reload the model. Okay, it's actually thinking this time. Thinking, I shouldn't say that. A woman in a gray suit and red shirt sitting outside in front of a building with windows. Okay. Okay. Let's give it the max GPU offload. Okay, we got to reload it one more time. You are getting to experience like how my day just gets away from me. It's like, okay, got to reload the model. And then I'll look at my wrist and I'm like, oh, 2 hours have passed. The only reason I know if 35 minutes have passed is if you, where my talking head is right now, if I move the mouse down here, that's where I have OB Studio, so I'm watching myself, and right on OBS, I see like 35-minute record time, and I know I'm not going to edit this because I hate editing videos. Let's try this one more time here. Image, a suit and tie, posing against a brick wall. She has dark hair and is looking at the camera. Nice. Stands in front of the corner. Her attire suggests. Okay, no, that's working pretty well. All right, let's try this one more time. Who is this? Let's see if we can do Bruce Willis. As seen in this image, Dexter Morgan. That's amazing, but that ain't Dexter. He's dressed in, okay. So it's good at describing it. There's my yes response. It will not tell me who this is though. All right, we will hard prompt it like, is this Bruce Willis? And we'll see what that does, and then I promise I'll end the video there. Okay. It really, I'm pretty sure there's some sort of alignment happening here that's messing this up. So, okay, as promised, because I'm past the amount of time I was going to allocate to this by a lot. So, again, this ain't going to be the greatest video ever. It's just me messing with a tool. That's probably exactly how I'm going to caption this. I don't even know what I'm going to title this video yet. But if you enjoyed it, mash that like and subscribe button. Yay! Okay, I don't know. I should probably just stop recording now. I'm going to leave that as the outro, though. So later, taters.